Tyler, what did I tell you? Don't stop recording until I tell you to stop recording. Idiot. Oh, you're recording? My bad. Hey guys, so welcome back. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we got the Eride Pro SS and we are going to be doing something very special. Now, from the beginning, I've always wanted to make an e-bike street legal, and thank you to our partner DirtLegal, I can finally do so, and you guys can too. So stay tuned throughout this whole video. I'm gonna show you the entire process to make this bike street legal and get a permanent license plate just like this. For a lot of riders, the biggest challenge isn't actually the bike itself. It's figuring out the paperwork and going through the whole DMV process to make your bike street legal. Now that's where DirtLegal comes into play. They specialize in making off-road vehicles street legal, and they can even help you with your emoto or e-bike. In this video, I'm gonna show you how I took every step to make sure my Eride Pro SS e-bike emoto is completely street legal by using DirtLegal's services. And I promise you, it's way easier than you think. Now, the first step is to head over to dirtlegal.com, and on the homepage, you will see Get Started. I want you to click that, and on the next few pages, it's going to ask you questions about the vehicle. Now, I do want to note that it's not necessary to have any paperwork for the e-bike. And in my case, I didn't have an MCO and I didn't even have a bill of sale, and DirtLegal was still able to help me. So choose the type of paperwork you have, and then you can proceed with an off-road vehicle and saying that you have an electric dirt bike. It's then going to bring you to a page where you can add the service to your cart. And you'll see this is the Montana Electric Dirt Bike Title Recovery and Street Legal Registration. Through Montana, we are going to do a bonded title. And for this, we also need to have an LLC because the vehicle is going to be registered under your LLC. But don't worry, DirtLegal will help you with the entire process. It's super easy. You can then also add a black license plate and a temporary license plate if you would like. Lastly, all you need to do is finish checking out, and then a representative from DirtLegal will contact you shortly to give you the next steps. If you're registering an e-bike, chances are you probably do not have a title for it, and that's okay because we are going to use the Montana Bonded Title Service. And to do that, we need to have this form filled out next. And this is a VIN inspection form that needs to be completed by a police officer. So all you have to do is go to your local police station and bring your e-bike with you and have a police officer fill out the form and do a VIN inspection. It's super easy and it only takes a few minutes. And the police officer that helped me actually already was familiar with this process because he had to do it for other vehicles and other states in the past. So it went super smooth. You can see he takes a picture of my VIN number, he writes down the info, and he fills out the form. And lastly, you just need to grab a business card or a photo of his badge. So you can see I'm taking a photo of his badge. I chose to blur out this section of the video for the privacy of the officer and my own, but you get the point here. After checking out, you will receive an email from DirtLegal to set up your profile, and then you will have access to this portal where you can upload all of your documents and photos, such as the VIN inspection from the police officer, the photo of his badge, and then all of the photos of the bike. You need the front, the back, the sides, VIN, odometer, stuff like that. And once you upload all of those things into the DirtLegal system, DirtLegal's team can start working on all of your paperwork and getting you registered super fast. And if you chose to purchase the temp tags, you will receive that very shortly in an email once you complete all this information. I was actually shocked at how fast the DirtLegal team sent it over. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just having fun while it's raining outside. Now, what were we talking about again? Oh, LLCs. Now, if you were listening to my video earlier, you may have heard me mention an LLC, and you might be thinking in your head, well, John, I don't even know what an LLC is. How am I supposed to set one up with DirtLegal? And don't worry, DirtLegal is going to take care of the entire process, all the paperwork for you. And in fact, the most difficult part of creating an LLC with DirtLegal is just thinking of a cool name like Ultimate E-Bike Wheelie Rider LLC or something way cooler than that. I totally didn't pick that name for myself. Now, I'm sure some of you guys are impatient like myself, and you're probably thinking, this is gonna take a whole month before I get my license plate, and you would be wrong, because DirtLegal got me this Montana license plate in only 3 days. Now, that's what I call customer service. So let's slap this plate on and go for a ride. Now, there is one thing I forgot to mention. This bike doesn't come street legal from the factory, so it doesn't come with a working brake light, turn signals, or a license plate bracket. So let's get that bolted up to the bike, and then we can mount the license plate and go for a rip. All right, guys, we are on the Eride Pro SS 3.0. It is fully street legal, thanks to DirtLegal, and this is the first ever ride. I'm not even kidding with you guys. This is actually my first legal street ride on camera, so let's see how it goes. I'm curious. Let's see if we get any unwanted attention, or maybe some wanted attention. People seem to be really confused already. I've gotten a lot of looks. They're just like, what is that thing? And they're just wondering, like, I guess why it's quiet, or, you know, is it a bicycle? Is it a motorcycle? Definitely a funky vehicle to see on the road, so. And I'm pretty sure I'm the only person within a probably several hundred or 1,000-mile radius that has a street legal Eride Pro and is riding it on the road. I'm curious to actually ride this with some friends following me to see how accurate the speedometer is. I'm not gonna lie, it feels like I'm going slow. Like, even when I'm doing like 50, it feels like I'm not going that fast. But I don't know, maybe my perception's off because there's no sound or something. But it really does, like, it doesn't feel like I'm doing 30 right now, and it feels like I'm doing 10 miles an hour. Like, I feel like I'm not actually doing 30 miles an hour right now. I mean, there's cars passing me, so either they're just really speeding, or I really, you know, the speedometer is off and I'm just going slow. I don't know. We got the airbag vest on, the Alpine Stars airbag vest, so we are nice and safe in case somebody doesn't see us. Don't want to get run over. Definitely don't want to get run over. You know, I was always a proponent for loud motorcycle exhausts because I felt like it helps you to be seen more, but they say studies have been done and it actually doesn't. It doesn't do anything. I don't know if it's true or not. I still like to have a loud exhaust because it just sounds good, but you know, I can't believe it. The one time I come on my e-bike, there's no police. Like, usually there's tons of cops in this area. Like, they are patrolling like crazy. Oh, there's one. Well, that's parking. You know, actually, let's take a ride to Cycle Gear. Let's go see if there's any bikes out today. This guy's on an e-bicycle. Finally, it's spring, but it's still like 50 degrees right now. I'm freezing. But I haven't really done a lot of riding because it's just been too cold, so most of my riding's been standing up in the woods and just quick rips in the backyard and stuff like that. So, I don't know, I guess we gotta get a comfort seat now. You know, I wonder if the sensors are gonna pick me up in the ground. They don't usually pick up bikes, and this thing is incredibly, I mean, this bike weighs 160 pounds. It's like nothing. Yeah, usually I just take the highway to cycle gear, but I am not taking this bike on the highway. That would be terrible. Imagine taking this thing on the highway. It'd be, honestly, I might take it on the highway just for one exit. Just to rip one exit. There's some pretty close exits here in White Plains, so that would actually be really fun. Just to stay in the right lane. Alright, we're gonna pull right into cycle gear right here. Put our turn signal on because we passed a cop. Go right into cycle gear. See who's out. Who is out and messing around? All right, we got 82%. Not bad. Not bad, actually. So, we'll be able to make it home on 80% for sure. I was a little worried about how far I could really go. But, not bad. So, go on cycle gear and say what's up. And then we'll rip around a little bit more. I'm gonna record you riding it. You can take it like a few times if you want.
I can't too much. Stay out here too long. They're having too much fun, but it's actually interesting.
Be out here all day.
No, literally, bro. You just see me pop.
And that was an eco. So imagine now sport mode is like way more powerful.
Yeah, I can definitely wear this shit too.
It comes right up.
No, as soon as I went on top, like as soon as I made that turn and like I gave it a little bit just to see like how, bro,
yeah.
Shit was like if you just.
Oh, here, look. Oh, you want to take a picture?
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, this shit looks nice, bro.
That is sick. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
That shit is fine.
Ride safe. This is pretty sick.
Not bad, right?
Dude, I did not know this was here.
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
I had no idea.
And like, once you get like this deep, you're not really gonna encounter people.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, I'm just holding this thing live.
I know, I'm chasing you down. I'm like, my battery's draining. I got a mouthful of dirt a few times.
Did you?
Dude, I'm impressed with how good this thing's ripping.
Yeah, how does that feel over here?
Great. Take it. Try it like actually in the woods. It's a lot of fun. It shreds. In this video, I registered my Eride Pro e-bike using DirtLegal. And if you have an off-road vehicle that you want to get registered, such as a dirt bike, ATV, UTV, check out the link in my description and head on over to dirtlegal.com. For the next 7 days, you'll be able to use code Hubz, that's HUBZ, for a discount on your order. And as an added bonus, if you miss out on that first week, don't worry, mention my name Hubz and you will get a free temporary license plate tag, which is a $125 value, which means you can be on the road that same day that you contact DirtLegal. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you to DirtLegal for sponsoring this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.